be at the door at this hour? It can't be. ArcticCat! How about you tell me about your journey? I'm curious to see what things you have experienced.
What do we have here? It seems like someone strayed a bit too far from home. A book? What's this having it? Purple Time Rift.
Wait, you found the Trident of AquaCraft? ArcticCat, don't you see what this means? There's still hope for AquaCraft. We can still unite the AquaCrafters.
Hey, can you hear that?
Yeah, it's almost like it's coming from this direction. Charge! Do not let them get past. Don't let them blow anything up. Go, go, go!
Enough! All of you! Stop this madness at once! Can't you see what you're doing here? Surely we can come up with a more peaceful arrangement instead of resorting to such violence. Please, just come to the monument tomorrow at noon.
Fine, we'll agree to come to your meeting as long as all the pneumonia members and all their allies leave our territory immediately. Fine, we'll show, but this is the last time, and Orion, my debt is cleared.
Remind me again why we flew all the way to Black Dusk when they're 10,000 blocks away from the monument? I know that. It's just annoying. Well, never mind that. We're almost there. Ah, Starboy. Hi.
Orion, long time no see. What are you doing here?
I trust that Black Dusk is doing well?
Oh yes, we are thriving in the end, and this happens to be one of our overworld bases. I can give you a tour if you'd like.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that.
So, you wouldn't have come out here without a reason. How can I help you?
Well, you see, we are gathering the AquaCrafters for a meeting. There might be a chance that we might be able to find peace once again, to reunite the factions under one banner. We were hoping that Black Dusk would be willing to come. With all 4 factions in one place, we might be able to rebuild our nation once again.
Are you crazy? No way the factions would agree to that.
Pneumonia and Lamanberg have already agreed to come to the meeting. With Black Dusk there...
Pneumonia and Lamanberg? No way those two would agree on anything. You're asking for trouble. There is a reason why Black Dusk withdrew from the others.
I know, that's why I want you there. With Black Dusk to act as a neutral voice, perhaps we can keep the peace.
Why would Black Dusk want to help you?
Listen, if there's still a chance, even a small one, to unite AquaCraft once again, we have to try.
Fine, I'll come.
Okay, everybody, settle down, settle down.
Stop beating around the bush and explain why we're here already.
Guys, can
What
we...
exactly are you proposing? Surely you don't intend to reunite AquaCraft.
There's no way. Pneumonia is way too violent.
You're the ones who broke the peace. They can't be trusted, Orion.
Not to mention that nobody's even seen black dust before today.
They ran off when we first split, the cowards.
How dare you?
Whoa, everybody calm down. I don't want any fighting at the meeting. Listen, I understand you're all upset. Rightfully so. Everyone has been hurt, and terrible deeds have been done on both sides. Let's just all calm down. We haven't even started yet.
Ow, hey!
Do you want to start this all over again?
That nearly killed me!
Not at the meeting!
Chill.
That's a common thing we do in pneumonia. Keeps our targeting in top shape.
Oh, right. Sorry. Forgot you weren't wearing armor. Assumed you could take it. My bad.
If you're all done, put down your weapons and let's get this meeting started. I thought we said no weapons. Hey, didn't you check them through before they got here?
Hey, it must have slipped through.
The Manberg will not see you stand to ignore ammonia's violence this way, Orion.
Yes, I understand. Well then, if we are all good, let's begin. Welcome everybody to the first meeting of the United AquaCraft factions. Today we will begin drafting a treaty that will unite all factions under one banner once more. But first, we must create a peace treaty that will prevent conflict like this from arising again. First, we will discuss the origins and root cause of the war. Then we will hear from each of the faction members to better understand the deeds done on both sides. Finally, we will come up with a solution that satisfies all parties. In order to do this, I need all of your compliance. That means no fighting. We will all be respectful when we listen to the others. Is that clear?
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
I guess we're just gonna do this.
Alright.
If you insist.
Good. Now let's begin. Sam, how about you tell us how this all began?
Okay. It all began not long after the opening of the shopping district. We were all thriving. You see, this was before the factions all split up. One day, the members of Pneumonia came through and set up a monopoly. Somehow they found a source of near infinite emeralds. Soon, prices rose so high that it was impossible to buy anything. With full control over the economy, Pneumonia's power was unstoppable. Things just became too unbearable, so we all decided to pack up and leave. We decided to go form our own community, Lemanberg. There we all lived in peace. Until you decided to attack us. Well, not long later, we found out the secret. Pneumonia had been using forbidden magic to duplicate emeralds, so we decided to take things into our own hands and raid their base.
It seems to me like Lemanberg's raid was justified.
But then they took things too far. If they just tried to crack the vault, we probably would have laughed it off or pranked them or something. Instead, they got carried away and burned down our sacred forest. We couldn't just let that go. It was only right for us to retaliate.
Ah yes, the Great Split. But that wasn't the end of the story. Eventually, we were all able to make amends. There was peace. We agreed to stay as separate factions and to govern ourselves as we saw fit. We even were able to build a trading agreement. Unfortunately, though, the peace could not last. One night, the Happy Branch disappeared without leaving a single trace.
ArcticCat. How are you here?
You didn't think I was gone forever, did you?
I thought you were destroyed with the Nethercrafters.
The Nethercrafters were only one plan. Nether Orion may have failed, but he was only a pawn in the grand scheme of things.
Why are you here?
I have an offer for you.
Why would I make a deal with you?
Because I can give you so much.
What could you give me that I do not already have?
Our status, leadership. You would never be left behind or used again.
How do you know? You know nothing about me. It's you who have nothing. Your army is gone. The Nether Star is gone. You are no one. You have no one.
Have you forgotten how I have brought terror and destruction to the realm?
That wasn't you. You have always had others fight your battles for you. And the last time we fought, I left you begging for mercy.
Darkness is rising, and soon it will consume all that is around it. None shall survive save those who embrace it. Let it consume you and empower you and control you, and you will find a power far greater than the Aqua, Nether, or N. Soon all will fear my vengeance. I am giving you a chance to be part of my vision instead of just a pawn. You can be my equal and rule over AquaCraft. Join me, and you can have your will.
It all makes sense now. Darkness will rise.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Pneumonia thought she was kidnapped and blamed L'Manberg.
As if anyone could take me quietly enough to keep you all asleep.
I know that very well from past phone calls.
Child flame. See, I didn't want to be found.
Yes, but we didn't know that. Orion and I decided to go search for you. But no matter where we looked, we just couldn't find you. Not only that, but the Pneumonians blamed L'Manberg for your disappearance.
Well, I was just on a long adventure deep underground, that's all.
Yeah, turned out you were fine. But there's still something I don't exactly understand. If everything settled down, why did the conflict worsen?
I can answer that. The TheHappyBranch decided to take power for herself and proclaimed herself to be the ruler of AquaCraft. Together with the other two Pneumonians, she took over the realm. Of course, Black Dust couldn't help us, because they were thousands of blocks out of reach. So we had to fight them off from taking over L'Manberg too.
Yeah, see, we had no choice. We brought the fight to them.
They burned down our sacred forest. I was alone because Grey Boy Wonder was deep in the caves and they held me captive. They also murdered the Guardian.
What's the Guardian?
A monstrosity.
A protector. Unless the Guardian magically comes back to life and tells the TheHappyBranch to avenge it no longer, I don't think negotiations are going anywhere.
The AquaCrafters were never good at peace, Orion. No offense intended, Black Dusk.
Okay, how about we take a short break for us all to collect our thoughts and cool off? We'll resume in a little while. Okay, everybody? Is that cool? Okay then, let's do that.
Surely they have the history of this place somewhere. Let's see. Mobs and dungeons? No. The Great War? Interesting. What else is there? Ooh, what is this? The Many Adventures of AquaCraft by ArcticCat. Let's see if this has anything interesting in it. Days earlier, the mysterious figure bearing another star had arrived in the overworld of AquaCraft. The figure would be later known as FlameCat. FlameCat had found about the AquaCrafters months earlier. He had begun plotting against the AquaCrafters. He wanted to find the heart of the sea, so it used to control AquaCraft. But why stop there? Might as well take over the Trident too. With that power of the ultimate weapon, FlameCat would be unstoppable. FlameCat. Why haven't I ever heard of this person? I'll have to look into this more.
What am I doing wrong? I've always tried so hard to put AquaCraft first, and now everything's just collapsed. Now I'm all alone. ArcticCat, you're here. Not well. They can't seem to agree on anything. Even with Black Dusk here, I just don't know. What am I doing? I'm not their leader anymore. None of them, they don't listen to me. You're right. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Okay. Ryan, let's do this. Welcome back, everyone. Is everybody ready to resume? Good. I realize that we may not be able to agree on everything, and we may not be able to restore things like they were, but we should at least strive for peace. That is why I want to begin by asking each side the minimum terms of a peace treaty. Let's start with L'Manberg. What do you have to say?
We want payment from Pneumonia and their loner allies to repay for the massive damage caused in their last attack. Also, Pneumonia's complete withdrawal and ban from any lands beyond the mouth of their river. The reveal and ban of their emerald duplication, the sharing of their magical impenetrable border, and one more thing. Either banishment of any and all magic or a gift. It should be AquaBranch's flight, her extremely powerful bow and Build Wonders axe, or armor and weapons equaling their own in power.
No, this won't do. Would you be willing to remove the last term? I just don't think Pneumonia has the infrastructure and the wealth to give you those.
Ha! They do! I was hired by them to pull a job at one point. I needed gear. Without batting an eye, I was given maxed out diamond and a bow half as powerful as THB's. Just to do that.
That was before the war, Jojo. The reason we didn't let you keep the gear was because it was actually my set. We were in total peacetime, so I didn't need it. Now, we can't just do that.
Orion, this won't work. Pneumonia promised to attend, not agree to anything.
Hey, we can still change
But it's what you said and what I agreed to. You don't have any more favors on us to pull. My debt is paid.
Well, what do you want?
Well, first of all, revision of L'Manberg's demands. Also, no one is allowed to step onto our land without direct permission. If we catch anyone not allied with us on the island, bridge, mansion, sky islands, in the water, or on any other part of our territory, we have the right to fire without warning.
Then can we all agree on these basic terms? 1. No one is allowed to enter any foreign faction's territory without direct permission. 2. No fighting between the factions. And 3. An agreement to return here and discuss specific demands in the future. Together we might actually be able to find peace, but only if we work together.
Is it worth it? I suppose we might as well. Orion, we, Pneumonia, agree to return here in the future to continue negotiations.
Good. Then I'll have ArcticCat draft up a treaty, and we'll meet back here in 3 days to sign it. This will apply to all the 4 factions. That way we can prevent further conflict like this from arising again. In the meantime, everyone, can you please make a list of your demands? We'll continue discussing it until we can find something we can all agree on. Anyway, thank you all for your cooperation, and I'll see you soon. Please don't fly. Jeez. Well, they all left in a hurry.
Wow, quite the weather we're having.
I hope it doesn't ruin my house. I can't wait to go check on Carl. How about I expand my house another few blocks? No! You're already taking up too much space. Do you think Pneumonia will hold up the end of their bargain? They better. But hey, they seem to be willing to agree to the treaty, so you never know. Maybe they will finally be peace. Wait, what? Something doesn't seem right. Yeah, something's off. It's all gone! Oh, Pneumonia is gonna pay for this!